Welcome to Verbling again. Hello, hello. I'm teacher Oakley. And for the next hour, we're going to have a conversation about learning skills. Now, we're going to do this kind of through the lens of trying to use past tenses, present tenses, and future tenses. So I am going to kind of try to steer the conversation to get you, the students, to practice using different verb tenses. So because we all have skills that we learned in the past, skills we're maybe learning now, for example, speaking English, and skills that maybe perhaps we'd like to learn in the future. So in any case, come join the conversation. Of course, I will be giving you feedback regarding your vocabulary, or obviously verb tense. That's kind of the focus. Okay, hello Cornell. Hey.
Hi, Oakley. How are you today?
Pretty good considering it's Monday. How are you?
I'm okay, fine. We are waiting for Christmas.
Yeah, of course. Me too.
Yeah. By the way, how is Christmas in Philippines?
Oh my goodness, it's an enormously important holiday.
Mm-hmm.
They actually.
Is there any special event or not?
Mostly family oriented. Not so much community oriented, but it's a big, family and of course religious holiday here in the Philippines. And it's been going on for a while. In the Philippines, they actually consider, what do they say? The months that end with R are the Christmas holiday months. So it starts in September, October, November, December. It's basically a 4-month holiday.
It sounds good.
Yeah, well, it gets old. I think they stretch it a little bit, in my opinion. But that's my opinion, of course. Okay. Anyway, happy to have you in the class. Nice to talk to you, as always. Hello, Jenny. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Must be what time is it?
It's 10 p.m.
10 p.m.? Is it? Really? Is that all? Wait a minute. Where are you? Are you in Colombia?
No, I'm living in California. But I born in Colombia.
Okay. Where do you live in California?
In San Jose. It's close to San Francisco.
Yeah. I know. Mm-hmm. I used to live up in Lake Tahoe, and my sister lived in San Francisco. So
Lake Tahoe is like 6 hours from here, more or less.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, about 5 hours from San Francisco. Yeah. Right. That's right. So I spent a long time in the Bay Area. Okay. Anyway, our conversation today is about learning skills. And I'm going to try to direct the questions purposefully to try to get you to use different structures like past tenses or comparisons. I want to start with a question which it's a real question I'm interested in, because I don't know. I'm interested in this. Okay, let me just say, when I was in school in the United States, in junior high school, middle school, and high school, we had skills-related courses. What I mean by that, we could take courses in cooking, in clothing, like sewing, automotive mechanics, woodworking, metalworking, personal finance, okay, how to figure out your bills at the end of the month, balance your finances. These were regular parts of the curriculum. I'm curious, you guys grew up in different places. Were there such skill-related courses in your education, particularly like middle school and high school? Cornell?
I had no any special course, but I was involved some sports courses like football and basketball. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all because as you know, I am interested in all sports. So
Okay.
I was involved some sports event when I was attending secondary school.
Okay. You were involved in
Yeah.
little get your V's there on the pronunciation. Okay. Well, those are obviously also skills. They relevant to the conversation. Okay, but you're more concerned with athletic skills. But my question really was, were these, that's what you did, but were these types of classes offered in high school or middle school? Like cooking or how to fix a car, automotive. Were these kinds of classes available? Cornell.
Sorry, what was the question?
Were these kinds of practical life skills classes available for you in high school?
What kind of skills?
Well, for example, things that we all need to learn to do, like cooking or personal finance, balancing our bank account, or how to fix a car, basic automotive work.
I don't know at the moment.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask Jenny. Jenny, in Colombia, can I assume that you grew up in Colombia?
Sure. Yeah, I live in the United States only 1 year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have lived in the United
Oh,
States
sorry. Yeah, I
for
have
1 year.
I have for
Well,
1 year.
that's actually kind of the point. I want to listen to you guys using past tense, or in that case, present perfect tense. Okay, I have lived here for 1 year. Okay, when you were in high school and middle school, were such practical courses part of the curriculum?
Accounting, business. For example, in business, I learned how to create small. I don't know if that is correct, this word, but it's micro enterprises or micro business. I don't know how
Yeah,
to
that's
say.
correct. Mm-hmm. Both
Yeah,
of those, micro enterprises, micro business. I've heard both those terms before. Sure.
yeah, and an accounting and what else? But that was that there were no optional. There were part of the curriculum. No,
Ah,
yeah.
okay. Well, actually, that's where. Okay, maybe that's I'm causing a little confusion. In America, for example, we have elective courses,
Yeah.
you can elect to take, you can take or not take. Most of the course, what I'm talking about, skills, life skills, I guess I'm
Mhm.
talking about. Most of these courses were all electives, and then of course you have compulsory courses. You have to take, of course, you have to take English and math and science, and all right, you have certain compulsory courses that have to be social studies, whether that's. But even within the framework of, say, you have to take a social studies course, we could take a civics course or a history course a world history course or an American history course. We had some options in school, even the compulsory courses. Even mathematics, I could take geometry or a different course, trigonometry, whatever. I had some options even in compulsory, but I had to take a math course. But I could kind of choose which math course I wanted to take. In any case, right, my question is about, again, did school, middle school or high school, teach life skills like cooking, cleaning, or sewing? We had sewing classes in high school, which I took, and I'm the most horrible sewer you could possibly imagine. Yeah, I think I got a D in that course. Anyway, let me welcome Heidi to the class. Hello, Heidi.
Hello.
And hello, Khaled. Welcome.
Yeah, hello, Oakley.
Hi.
Welcome.
Nice to see you here again.
Thank you.
Heidi, well, let me ask, for example, Heidi, now I know you've got some serious skills when it comes to clothing design, sewing, and the actual mechanics thereof. Where did you learn these skills? How did you learn?
By myself.
By yourself. You taught yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Self-taught. A useful word to know. Okay, I'm self-taught. Okay. What motivated you to try to learn those skills?
Actually, that time, clothing were very expensive. Nowadays, it's very cheap. But at that time, then if I want to buy some original clothes, jacket or something, it's more expensive. So I decided to sew by myself.
Okay. I'm not sure what you said. I didn't hear properly. Not your fault, but just to make sure, clothing was expensive. Clothing is an uncountable noun, so we can't use were. I'm not sure what you said, but you might have said it correctly. I didn't catch it. All right, going back to my original question, Heidi, in Japan, do they teach practical life skills in high school, like how to balance your personal finances, how to work on a car, how to cook?
Yeah, as you mentioned before, we had only a short time, not so much, only 1 or 2 hours semester, cooking or sewing.
Oh, really? Oh, so you don't mean 1 or 2 hours a week. You mean 1 or 2 hours.
Month or so.
A month, okay, or so. Okay, but they were offered. Do you think that they were helpful or a waste of time?
Waste of time.
Waste of time. Okay.
Yeah. Cooking and sewing, we can do the things by ourselves. No need to learn.
Yeah. I both agree and disagree, just because of my personal history. Sewing class did me no good whatsoever, because I was no good at it. I have no talent, and I never really used it, frankly. But on the other hand, cooking classes, I developed an interest. I went on to eventually go to culinary school and graduate, and I never would have done that if I hadn't taken courses in high school, quite honestly. I started cooking for myself at home, and eventually I became a chef. So for me, just personally, I would say it made an enormous influence in my life choices.
My family was not so rich, so when I was studying something in the university, I needed to earn some money for my study. Then I had some job after school, restaurant or coffee shop. Then I learned how to cook in that place.
Ah, which is another interesting part of the puzzle. I'm interested in how much, what people are equipped with, what kinds of life skills are equipped with when they actually leave home, and where do they learn them? Okay, you mentioned part-time jobs. I mentioned that it's actually part of the, at least in America, and at least in my school, different school to school, it was actually part of the school curriculum. Let me ask Colette. For young people growing up in Libya, where do you learn practical life skills, how to fix a car, how to cook your own dinner, how to balance your own finances? Basic, what I would call basic life skills.
Yeah, to be honest, they learn, I mean, some of them, little people learn such as skills, because we don't have even the Libyan people working in such as skills. I mean, mechanical, for example, you can't find mechanical, electric cars, something like this. You will find Egyptian, maybe foreign people like Morocco, Tunisian people, but Libyan people. Last time ago, I mean, before 20 years ago, you can't find Libyan people. But now, no Libyan people working in this career. But a little, that's why little people, maybe they have the basic one they learn from their family, maybe his father, or cooking. Of course, the women or the girls learn a lot from the home, from the mother. They should cook very well, because when they will be married, the first condition, mandatory, essentially, they should cook. I mean, the girls. That's why. So, but I remember when I was child in the primary school, there is a farming class. Farming. Yes, there is a little bit in the school, like a farm. So, for me, I learned a lot of things from my father. He's passed away now. I consider myself as a self-taught. I mean, because we had a farm, so I learned a lot of skills from my father. Like, I mean, he is a businessman with he working as a businessman for a certain time, and then he got the farm. So, you know, the people live in the farm. They should work in the farm, help his father, something like this. So I learned a lot of things. Yeah.
Right. Sure. My father was an electrician. I learned how to electrocute myself.
Yeah, that's why. A lot of people learn from family, right? Or some people. I remember some families send children to in the summer, especially to work as a part-time. I mean, with electric. So some people learn skills from. Yeah.
Oh, like in an apprenticeship type program?
Yes.
An apprenticeship. You work with somebody who has a particular skill, often craftsmen. Okay, might take on an apprentice, or also some blue-collar work like plumbing, electrical, construction, things of that nature. Okay. Let me go back to Cornell. Well, I mean, kind of a stupid question, because here you are at Verbling, but so obviously you continue your learning, and you're learning a skill or improving your skill in English, obviously. Have you taken other adult courses, either online or actual live courses as an adult to learn a particular skill you want to learn?
Yeah, of course. Regarding my English skills, I have private teacher who goes 3 times a week for me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Have you ever taken any other kind of skills courses? Maybe even like learning to drive or photography or anything like that? Or
Yeah.
maybe sports related skills, hang gliding. I don't know.
After achieving more or less advanced level in English, I am planning to learn another language. It could be German, because neighbors of Hungary
Right.
are Austria, and Germany is very close to Hungary, and there are many German companies in that region. So
Sure.
Germany is very important to know in Europe. Yeah,
Right.
it is my short-term plan.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
Well, then that's
firstly
logical.
English. Yeah,
Right.
my English knowledge must be improved immediately.
What do Hungarians, generally speaking, usually learn? Like high school, or they generally learn English, or it's a
Yeah,
mix, French, German?
English and German, and French. Yeah,
English, German,
and
French.
French and Italian and Spanish, but and the two important languages are German and English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. My roommate in college, God bless him, he was from Switzerland, from Zurich, and he really impressed me because he was completely fluent in English, German, French, Spanish, Italian. I mean, really fluent.
Yeah. Do you know the reason?
Well, they're in the middle of Europe. That's one reason.
Yeah. It is the reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. But he could switch on and off. I had another close friend who was from Spain, actually, and he just speak Spanish and then switch. And another, multinational American university, another friend in French, and he could just switch back and forth, no problem. Another one of our friends was Italian. We'd go to his house for dinner. Of course, of course we're going to go to my Italian friends for dinner. Massive Italian feasts, and he could speak to the grandparents just without missing a beat. I was so impressed. Anyway, yeah, I was amazed, And this was when we were in university. We were 18 years old. He perfectly fluent in 5 languages. Okay, let me ask Jenny. Jenny, have you ever, as an adult, have you ever taken any other skills learning course?
I know shorthand, typing.
Do you?
Yeah, and I took a K-shop course. I don't know if to make cakes. Something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Specific skills courses to learn how to make cakes and decorate.
Yeah.
Can you decorate?
Yeah.
Horrible. Okay. I told you I went to culinary school. My absolute worst, the thing I was worst at was decorating cakes. I don't have the fine touch for things like sewing and decorating cakes and such. I'm just no good. That's very interesting. Why did you take a shorthand course?
I don't know. It was interesting for me. It's easier or faster way to write, and I don't know.
Is it hard?
No, not really.
Difficult? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't have a major interest in it, but I've always been a little bit interested in possibly taking a shorthand course. It could help me in other areas. Interesting. Where did you learn that? In Colombia or in America?
Colombia. Yeah, no,
Yeah?
in Colombia. Yes.
Okay. Interesting. And so did you learn shorthand in English or
No,
Spanish?
in Spanish. Yes.
I wonder how
Yeah.
different it is. Okay.
In English, I need to learn first the common language, and
Yeah,
after
right.
I will like.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can get back to me on that idea.
Mhm.
Okay, Cornell wants to know, what is your favorite cake? Jenny?
Oh, sorry, pardon me.
Cornell would like to know, what is your favorite cake?
What is my favorite cake? I don't know how can I say in English, but it's the cake for weddings.
Oh, well, that's a wedding cake.
Yeah, yeah,
But
because uh,
a wedding cake can be, you can make it any flavor, any design. That's kind of wide open.
Yeah,
um,
they are special cakes.
Well, sure. Yeah.
for make the cake, you need to I don't know, macerar. What is the macerar? Is macerate? The macerate. Do you know? Yeah,
No.
no. It's like to put dry fruits into the wine for some days,
Okay.
and to
Ma-
and
ah.
yeah,
Mar- okay.
and you mix before when the fruit is ready, you mix the preparation for the cake, and for
Ah.
the decoration is I learned many kind of decoration, but the most like it's like I don't know,
Did
marble.
marble cake?
It's a kind of marble.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's Yeah, it was interesting to learn.
Okay. Do you mean, is the English word you're looking for marinate? You marinate? You, when
Maybe
you,
I try to translate the word in English, but it's something like that, to marinate.
okay,
But
yeah, you marinate food, you soak it in liquid, usually for 24 hours, or depends, but
yeah,
okay. One more question. Did you, when you took a course in cake making, did you do pulled sugar by any chance? Do you know what I mean?
no, I don't.
Pulled sugar. Well, people who are good at it, it's really amazing. When they make like flowers and it looks like they're made out of glass and you can make different colors, the sugar is heated to a temperature where it's like plastic. It's bendable, like glass blowing, except with sugar. So the sugar
No,
is
not with
really
sugar.
hot.
Yeah, no, not with sugar, but with other type of mass. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, pulled sugar, it can be very beautiful. You can make perfect flowers and things, but you have to, it takes a lot of practice. It's a really tough skill to learn. That reminds me, one of the weirder skills I learned was how to do ice carving. Crazy. It's kind of fun. You use a chainsaw. It's fun. But I took a course in ice carving once. One of the stranger courses I ever took. Heidi, have you ever taken any skills learning course as an adult?
No.
Not really? Yes, you have. Because didn't you take some kind of martial arts course?
Yes, in the gym.
Yeah,
Martial
well,
art.
that's also a skill, and that's a skill learning course. Well, there you go.
Included that kind of.
Sure, it's a skill. Athletic skills we can include in learning skills, for sure.
I learned yoga or
Yoga.
or kickboxing or
All right. Physical skills.
capoeira or
What's that?
capoeira. Don't you know? Capoeira is a kind of martial art. Came from Brazil.
Came from where?
Brazil.
Brazil. Oh, okay.
We can't use hand only. Legs.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Yes, I've heard of that. Okay. All right. Have you ever learned how to like cut people's hair, or do you have any strange skills, Heidi? Like ice carving? I can carve ice.
No.
Do you have any odd skills? Juggling? Can you juggle like balls? 3 balls in the air? Do you have any strange skills? No?
Juggling, my grandmother did that. It was Japanese.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
Many girls enjoy that. But I couldn't do that. I'm very bad.
I was interested in that for a while, but when I was much younger, and I had some friends, and we could do the pins juggling, where you juggle with 2 people, like 5 pins. I don't think I could do it now, honestly, but anyway, strange skills. Khaled.
Sorry, okay. Yeah, you say juggling?
Yeah.
J spelling?
Okay, let me try. Let me see if I can spell it in the Verbling chat box. Yeah, that's it. Juggling. 2 G's. L-I-N-G. Juggling. Right. Can you juggle, Khaled?
Okay, juggle is, you mean doing something like magic, right? Something.
It's I guess it's a little bit related to magic, but you keep things in the air, you know, like 3 balls.
Yeah. No, it's very difficult for me. Even I can't. I tried to play with 2 or 3 balls, but it was very slow, and I can't. I dropped the balls. It's difficult.
It is difficult.
It's really it's need skills here.
Right. Okay, Khaled, have you ever taken any courses to learn skills? Maybe in other IT areas? Have you IT courses or skills to learn physical things like martial arts, or have you taken any courses as an adult?
You mean I remember when I was in the when we finished the primary school, there was a compulsory it's not course, but you should attend compulsory time. Course, something like a compulsory activity, we can say, for 3 months in the summer. Without this activity, you cannot attend the secondary school. So yes, I remember they give us some activity and courses related to you know, what I can call to change our ideology, you know, political things. Yeah, you know, some people like dictator people like Al-Gaddafi. He wanted to push the people to be in the same ideology from his mind. So they teach us some stuff, and also, you know, doing a lot of activity, sport, but I cannot consider that like course or skills, because it's not for me, it's nothing to me. But as I said, a lot of skills that I have got from the life experience. When I was child, I have to be with my father in the farming, in the market, doing the business. You know, I learned a lot of stuff seeing my father. Even in the math, I was very good in mathematics because you know, we're selling a stuff, vegetable to the people. So I should be calculate I mean the amount quickly, and like a cashier or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
So a lot of skills that I have learned from family, from.
Okay. Learning practical skills. Yeah, math skills are skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And also, I think this. I mean, this thing is affecting my life. Then after I graduated from the university as a telecommunication engineer, I didn't get any courses. I mean, in my experience, but I have got a lot of certificate. I'm Cisco certified. All training is self-training or self-taught. So it's very good. Even now, I am familiar with the distance learning. Many times, I mean, all my certificate is self-training and distance learning.
I see. Oh, interesting. Well,
yeah.
It fits your background fits your skill learning, or your skill learning fits your occupation. It all fits. Okay. Do you have any unusual skills? Like, I don't know, hair cutting, magic, gardening, growing plants.
No, I think
drawing.
No. But you can consider I am the unusual skills. Maybe I consider myself as a poem. I can wrote poem.
Poet.
No.
Yeah.
Poet. Yeah. Yes.
Poet.
Even when I joined the first week when I just joining the Fairbling, I wrote the poem. It's about study English. I will send it to you, but you can read, you can write. Just try, just fight. This is the started of the. You can reach another side. Yeah, just using Fairbling site. You can read. You can write.
Okay. All right.
I will send it to you.
All right, that's terrific. Okay, yes. All right. Being a poet, that takes some skill. Absolutely. It's a little bit of an unusual skill. Yeah.
I learned this skills. It's something like hobbies. I learned it from when I was child. I am hungry to read the books. I read a lot of books, history, and yes. So I think I'm not special, but it's okay.
Okay.
I have some skills. Yeah.
Right. That's interesting. Very good. Cornell, you're hungry for some cake. Fruit cake, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, another courses. I am economist, and I obtained a degree on evening course, parallel work.
Okay.
It was a very huge challenge and effort for me because of working. Yeah.
Yeah, working.
I had to go. Yeah, I had to go to university every Saturdays except exam period.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It took 3 years.
Yeah, It takes a lot of effort.
But
Sure.
I have a degree.
Terrific. Great. Okay, Cornell, do you have any unusual skills? Not normal skills? I don't know. Drawing, magic. Is there any? Do you have any unusual skills?
I don't know. I might have hidden skills, but I have
Yeah.
I good at persuading person to something.
Okay. All right. All right. Hidden skills. Skills that we don't even know we have. All right. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Hidden skills. Cornell, is there anything that you're a natural at? If you're a natural at something, it takes almost no. Okay, you're introduced to this activity, whatever, baking cakes or playing football. Doesn't matter. If you're a natural at something, you take to it and you're instantly good at it. You understand it on a basic level immediately. Is there anything that you're a natural at?
Mm-hmm.
Cornell, are you a natural at anything?
No.
No, nothing. Okay. Jenny, are you a natural at anything? Any kind of skill? You're good at it the first time you tried it.
The first time, no, I'm singing. Singing.
No.
I don't know.
Okay.
Singing.
Okay.
Singing?
I have.
Really?
I have.
Yeah.
Okay. Might
So
have to
you
ask
can
you.
you can sing to us here. No.
Right. I was going to ask that. I might need an example.
No, for tonight. No,
And a
but
one. And
I
a one.
like-
And a two.
no.
Okay.
Oakley, tell the
Yeah.
truth. I have a negative skills, or I don't know. Yeah, I am speaking very fast.
Negative skill.
Yeah, negative or
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's funny. That's funny for two reasons, but it's worth noting. We don't actually. It's very interesting. We don't actually have an English word for a negative skill. I don't think. We just say I'm really bad at, or I seem to. Yeah, we don't. We need a word. Maybe we should invent a word. An unskill.
Yeah, not negative, bad. Or,
Yeah.
it is a disadvantage.
Yeah. Right. Sure.
Yes, yeah, speaking very fast. So it is my wrong attribute. Attribute.
Attribute.
Yeah, attribute to speak very fast.
Yeah. But I was just thinking about that. You made me think. There is no English word for like a negative skill. I was mentioning earlier. I tried to sew. I took a course of sewing. Believe it or not. I don't really know why. I think there was a girl I was crazy about in the sewing class. I think that was my motivation, if I remember correctly. In any case, yeah, no good. I mean, I have a negative skill. I try to sew something, and pieces of cloth look better as pieces of cloth rather than when I actually put them together. Then it looks like something grotesque and ugly. So I have a negative skill. I have an unskill. Okay. Look, Jenny, Khaled is sharing his poetry.
Yes, I will ask Jenny to sing it to us.
It seems only fair, really.
Yeah, I
I
wrote
sing
the.
in Spanish. I sing
Okay.
in Spanish. Sorry.
So, what do you think, Oakley? I can read it.
Yeah, could you read it for us?
Yeah.
please.
You can read, you can write. Just try, just fight. When you fly in the flight, at the sky in the night, you will see a spot of light. That's right, that's right. Just using verbal sight. Set some goals, that's right. You can reach that side. You just read, just write.
Okay. Should be on the homepage. Verbling. All right.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's English mistake. You can fix it. I don't know. Maybe because it's written.
Well,
yeah, before months or something.
I'm extremely hesitant to do that. Okay, it's interesting you say that. I don't really like working with poetry, and here's the reason why. I don't mind if you write an essay, or if you write a business letter, or if you write an IELTS writing task. I don't mind tearing it apart. I will tear it apart and not feel anything one way or the other. That's my job. I'm supposed to show you what's wrong or right. But poetry, poetry has such loose rules, and you have so much license. In fact, we say poetic license. Nothing is wrong in poetry.
That's why, yes, even in Arabic poetry, I mean, there is a lot of exception. There's no rules, so you can skip the rules and the, you need the music, music thing.
Exactly. Which is why I find it very hard to critique poetry or music lyrics as an English teacher. I don't feel right doing it because I don't have the right to interpret your feelings or your expression. It just doesn't feel right. I can't critique it. It doesn't seem right to me. Okay. All right. Yeah, that should be part of the advertising for Verbling. Very good.
Corner mentioned. I think, good, that's my advisement. Yeah.
All right, so this only leaves one thing, of course, and that's for us to listen to Jenny sing in Spanish.
Yeah.
No, there is no time for that.
We got 12 minutes. What are you talking about? Got plenty of time.
No.
What are you talking about, Jenny? Go ahead and sing, don't fear. I just made that up.
I think only you have a lot of skills, not the shipping only.
Yeah. I can sing, juggle, and teach English all at the same time. Just don't ask me to sew.
Yeah, okay. It would be a better advertisement for Verbling on the internet.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm for it. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's Heidi. You've been awfully quiet. Do you have any skills you want to share with us? Heidi, are you there? Heidi, you still there? I don't know what happened.
She's mute. Yeah, she's mute.
She's muted, but maybe she stepped away from the computer for a moment. Okay, I'll go back to you, Jenny, while you're working up your. Maybe you can sing us out of the class at the end.
I'm sorry. My
connection
was very bad.
Thank you, Heidi.
I heard your voice, but I couldn't unmute. I tried sometimes, but I couldn't do that.
Okay, all right. Heidi, do you have? I asked you this before. Do you have any, or maybe I didn't? Do you have any unusual skills?
Yeah.
Is there something you know how to do? Yeah.
Do you know? Soldering.
Soldering, like metal?
Yeah, that's right.
Really? No kidding. Okay. Well,
I have some like cord soldering and kind of metal cord, and even I have soldering iron.
You do?
Yes, I can do that.
Wow. Now, I've got to. All right. why did you want to learn soldering? How did you learn it? I'm
I
very
have
interested.
two older brothers. They always made something, some device by themselves. They gathered some parts, then they made a radio or a small TV or something. And finally, computer. Then I learned
Because
them.
okay, you're talking about the soldering. I mean, the ICs and the small chips, right? I mean, for electronic, Heidi, right?
Heidi, are you talking about electronic soldering?
Yes, yes. Before I repaired a TV or a
Okay, because I thought that you're talking about the big soldering. It's not. Yes. Yeah, no. You know the iron. Welding.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. Usually smaller soldering, cold soldering, as Heidi mentioned, is small for electronics and devices, like she said, TVs or whatever.
For this, you know, for this, I'm very good in that because I'm telecommunication I'm telecommunication engineer. But you know, I tried this from the first time. I was good. So.
A natural.
Yes. Natural, yes, you mentioned. I consider myself natural.
So not only electronic devices, sometimes I repair some accessory or something.
Oh, like jewelry? Something like that?
Jewelry. Yes, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. So you learned this skill from your brothers. Is that right?
My brothers. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Well, yes, that qualifies as an unusual skill. Have you ever, I mean, you're into design and obviously clothing design. Have you ever thought about doing jewelry and jewelry design?
Jewelry design is very difficult, and I don't have any money to buy the materials.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the point. Okay. Heidi, is there any skill that you want to learn in the future? You would like to learn?
Yeah, actually, I learned playing piano.
Okay. You would like to learn to play piano?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I can understand that. I would like to learn to play guitar, actually. Yeah, somebody wants to trade English lessons for guitar lessons. Would you ever consider doing that, actually? Trading lessons, you could teach a skill in trade for somebody to teach you. For example, you could teach someone how to solder, and they could teach you how to play piano.
Trading, market trading.
Yeah, I think be a great idea for a website. Okay. All right.
We need to have some intuition, not the running skills.
No, but training. Oh, right.
Not trading, trading skills.
Training. Okay. Trade skills. Yeah. Of course, awfully hard. It's a great idea for a website, but awfully hard to learn piano on the internet. Is that even possible? That doesn't even make sense, does it? Okay. Khaled, how about you? What's a skill you would like to learn in the future?
Fishing.
Sorry?
Fishing?
Fishing?
Yeah.
I forgot I could teach you that. I have a lot of skills. That's another one of my skills.
Really? Oh.
I'd be good at fishing. Oh. Did you hear music? Did you guys hear music?
We hear some good music. A little bit.
I heard some soft crooning. Fishing. I thought you go out on the water sometimes. I thought you already did fish. Do you fish now? You just wish you were better? Or no, you don't do fishing?
No, I don't do fish, but I would like to do it.
Do fishing, or I don't fish. I don't do fishing.
I
Yeah.
don't do fishing.
What kind of fishing do you want to do? Ocean fishing or fly fishing?
Yeah, fly. No, the ocean is maybe it's need more experience and just
Yeah.
the normal one. Yeah, fly.
Fly fishing. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's need I don't know because need some skill and also lucky to be maybe.
You do need some skills. It's a combination of skills and experience, actually, to be a good
Yeah.
flyer fisherman. You definitely need skills, both mental and physical, for tying the flies and the physical skills, and also experience in order to really understand how to be successful at it. That's an interesting skill that you've picked because it involves really physical elements, mental elements, creative elements, as well as experience to really be any good at that.
And I think you will enjoy this. I think the people fishing they enjoy. I mean, the fishing learn you how to be more patient. You know.
Indeed.
I think,
Yeah. Like Cornell, I like your comment here. There's a phrase which means somebody who likes fishing. Is that it?
Yeah, it is a silent crazy. It means that fishing person is waiting for the fish. Silent crazy. It is a phrase in Hungary.
Okay. Yeah. Silent crazy. I like that. Very good. Yeah, I like that. How about you, Cornell? Do you have any skills that you would like to learn in the future? I mean, you mentioned learning German earlier, but
I'm learning another language because it would be crucial to know another languages except Hungarian and English. Yeah, at the moment I have no any plan to know any skills in the future. Yeah.
you know a weird one.
Strange
one that. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Firstly, my language skills must be improved. Yeah.
Right. A strange one that I would like to learn, and a course that I actually took back in the United States, was wilderness survival skills. How to survive in the wilderness with nothing, no food, no shelter.
Yeah, it is very popular in US, and there are many documentary films on National Geographic and something like that.
Right. Yes, it is very popular. But before it was popular, I took courses in wilderness survival, and it was very really builds your confidence. I'll tell you, when they stick you out in the forest for your graduation and you have to live for 3 days and you don't have anything except the clothes on your back, it's quite exciting. And you feel darn good when you're done because you've managed to survive. I would like to do that in the Philippines because it's completely different than America. I would definitely do that if somebody had a wilderness survival course here. I would love to try that. Because everything's different. You learn the plants you can eat, the plants you use for shelter. It's different here. It's completely different. So I would have to learn a lot of different things. Jenny, is there any unusual? Well, not unless. What skills would you like to learn in the future?
I would like to learn negotiation skills. I like.
Are you sure? How much would you be willing to pay?
Sorry?
How much would you be willing to pay for a negotiation skills course? I'm negotiating with you. You see that? I'm kidding. I'm pulling your leg. I'm joking with you. Okay.
I can provide the negotiation skills course free of charge.
You know, It's just too easy. Okay, Jenny, our time is up, so if you could sing for us just a little bit.
No, I'm really sorry. I thought that I was mute. But no.
Can you sing just a little bit, just a verse for us as we go?
But I prefer in Spanish.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't care. It's great.
But it's a slow song because
okay.
I want to. Okay. Si sientes frío y hay mucha niebla, si las estrellas esconden su brillo, si mi princesa perdió su castillo, jugando en la arena, solo recuerda, yo voy contigo. Yeah, no more.
Very nice. Applause, everyone. Applause. Thank you. Yay. Thank you, Jenny. That was lovely. Thank you very much.
It was very good.
It also sounds very familiar. What is that song? Why do I know that? I know that song.
Yes, there is a song from I don't know, Soap
Oh,
TV.
really? Really? Soap TV? Oh my gosh. Oh no. What is
Soap
it? It sounds
opera?
very familiar.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds
a soap
very familiar.
opera.
Okay, soap opera. How funny. I don't know why, but it sounds very familiar to me. I can't place it. I don't know why. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining me. Appreciate it. My time is up. Gotta say goodbye. Special thanks.
See you all.
Bye bye. Bye.
All right.